that one. Kia ora, Helen Brahms here coming live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you've had a super fantastic sparkling day. My day's been awesome. It is Thankful Thursday. So what are you most grateful for today? What happened to you today that you are most grateful for? Let us know in the comments below. I'm going to do this really quick because I've got a DOG that wants to go for a WALK like now. She's been very patient and sat very quietly while I had to do a Zoom, and I just got off that Zoom, so now she thinks it's WALK time. But anyway, so what are you most thankful for today? I'm most grateful for the fact I got some loops closed today. Closing loops means getting the to-do list crossed off, including some of those that I was resisting for no reason whatsoever that I could possibly think of. I'm like thinking of, why am I resisting this so much? And I couldn't come up with one valid reason. And so I got those loops closed off today. I thought, we're just going to sit down. We're going to do that. We're going to get them done. And that's going to be it. So I have no idea what the resistance was getting those loops closed, but they are closed. So yay, very thankful I got that done. And then it's just been a fun day. It's been one of the quietest days on the help chat that we've had since October 2nd. And it was sort of like, oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I do? So I started working on some projects that I have, that I've been, some stuff that I've been working on beforehand, but now we've got the new system up and we've now got the new version released. I'm now going back and editing a whole bunch of documents that we had that related to the old version and converting them to the new version. So that's what we've been, that's what I got to do today. And I was like, oh, I get to do that today. Yay. So I had some fun doing that. Looking at my list here. All these check marks on my list. It's awesome. So I called it a fun day because it was sort of like, it wasn't like head down, tail up and just go da-da-da-da-da. Nope, I would get up every 30 minutes. I'd have a walk around, pet the dog, fill up the water. Now, how many times I've got to ask this question because it's bugging me. I fill up my water bottle, I sit down, my timer goes off, and I get it, and I think, I need to drink some water. So I undo the cap, drink some water, and my water bottle's empty. And I'm like, what the heck? And I'm like thinking back in the last 30 minutes, like, when did I drink my water? I don't recall drinking my water, but my water bottle's empty. And I definitely filled it last time. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like spacing out when I drink water. Like I'm so into what I'm doing that I'm not even noticing that I'm drinking my water. And so I then go and I'm like, I am definitely going, and I'm like, well, maybe I didn't fill it up last time. So I go up there and I purposely I am putting the water bottle on the counter. I am taking the cap off the water bottle. I am getting the cold water out of the refrigerator. And I'm like telling myself every step I'm doing, and I'm putting my cap, the water bottle is now full. I'm putting the cap back on. I'm putting it on the table. I'm filling up Zeffie's water bowl. I'm walking through every step I'm doing. And I sit down, and when I sit down, I actually pick up the bottle and feel the weight and go, yep, I have a full water bottle. And like 30, 40 minutes later, when I go to get up to do my little walk, my quick little walk around stretches, I pick up my water bottle and it's empty again. I'm like, I did not drink that. I know I filled that water bottle and it's empty again. So apparently I am somehow zoning out when I drink the water because I know I'm filling up my water bottle. So it's sort of like, has it got a leak? Is the carpet wet? There's no water on my desktop. So we're not leaking. The water bottle's not leaking somewhere. So apparently I am now drinking water and not even aware of it. So have you ever experienced anything like that? It was kind of weird, but it just made today even more fun. Your Tell Your Story question for today was, where did you go on your very first date? And are you still with the person you had that very first date with? I know there are some people out there who the first date they ever had, that's the person they end up getting married to later on and having a wonderful marriage and everything else. I have met people who have had that happen. And then I think of, what I had to go through to find the right one. I'm like, would it be nice, just a high school sweetheart, maybe in primary school. Some people have been together since primary school, some before that. And yes, I know a couple who have basically been together since they were born. They've known each other their entire lives, type of thing, and they end up getting married. I think they're at 40 something years now. I know it's up there. But anyway, so who did you go on your first date with? What did you do on your first date? And are you still with that person? No, I'm not still with that person. But my very first date was 1981. I was 14. It was James Bond, For Your Eyes Only with Roger Moore. And that is the very first James Bond movie I had ever seen. And it got me hooked on James Bond. And then I discovered Sean Connery as the first James Bond. And that was that. That was me sold. Sean Connery will always be my favorite James Bond. From the moment I first saw him on screen as James Bond and Dr. No, I was like, yep, that's the one that I like. And even though I've watched all the other ones, there's been ones that have been good. And I mean, they've all been really good. I don't really have one that I don't like. But he, to me, will always be James Bond. It's just one of those things that when you see somebody, we see those characters where they revise those characters and they put somebody else, like Doctor Who. Well, Doctor Who, part of the storyline and how they bring in the new characters is that the body he's using now needs to be, for whatever reason, rejuvenated in some way. And after the rejuvenation, it's always somebody new. That's how they change from one actor to another in their story. I still have some of my favorite Doctor Who characters. I mean, John Pertwee was really good. Peter Davidson was really good. I can see the guy's face, and I'm trying to remember his name now. Oh, crap. He's one of the later ones. Damn it, I can see his face so clearly. I can't think of his name. I'll have to go look up his name now. But anyway, so some of my Doctor Who, I have my favorite Doctor Who's, but they were all really good. There's not one that I didn't like James Bond. There's not a James Bond, an actor I did not like in the role of James Bond. But of course, my favorite is Sean Connery. So anyway, I'm out of here. The DOG wants a WALK, and she's now pacing. I'm actually getting stared at. Are you staring at me? Okay, I'm getting stared at now. So we better get moving. Anyway, have a super fantastic, sparkling rest of your Thankful Thursday, and we'll catch you guys back here early tomorrow morning for Bon Friday. Hey, konera.